Charlie FEGAN, president of Sandia Speedway, and this is Mayor Keller and Chief Geier. And Commander Bird's running around here somewhere. She'll be up here in a bit, I bet. So really this is a course that we've all developed together on really the 50% of law enforcement officers that 50% of the fatalities are related to their automobiles. We've developed a course to increase awareness and responsibility for driving their units, to cut that number down, and obviously at the same time increase the safety of the public.
Right on. Okay. Well, I think what we'll do, I'll dive in, and I think Chief, I have you second. So, so we're out here today for a number of reasons, and you're obviously going to get a good demonstration of how some of this works. But for us, we really want to emphasize how we're investing in meaningful training for officers and cadets, especially to avoid future crashes and save lives, both civilians and officers. And we know that actually nationwide and in Albuquerque, this is a very dangerous situation when you have especially a chase situation or a traffic situation and an officer is, we were just talking about it, sort of multitasking times 10. They have the different devices that they're looking up records on, they're getting information from the radio, plus they're trying to watch out on the streets. There's a whole lot going on, and it really puts a premium on all the fine-tuning of how you drive in these kinds of environments. And we know that in 2018, 106 officers were killed in the line of duty, half from accidental vehicle crashes. And so we also know civilians lose their lives. This has been an issue right here in Albuquerque. And some of the top reasons are when officers are clearing intersections or the distracted driving issue that I mentioned, both from civilians or sometimes officers. And then, of course, sometimes not wearing seatbelts and then excessive speed. Now, this is also something that unfortunately has cost our department in many ways too, in the form of settlements related to bodily injury, and has been reported previously we had to pay $7.3 million out in settlements related to this. And so this is part of our commitment to transparency, to sort of owning up to this challenge, and also holding both our department, but also in many ways, hopefully by extension, the public accountable for much, much better driving. And so the Chief's going to go into some of the more technical aspects of this, and then we're also going to watch our commander drive the course. Chief.
Thank you. Well, first of all, we want to thank Charlie FEGAN for helping us work together to put together this course. It not only protects our officers and help them work to improve their driving skills, but it prevents the crashes that sometimes involve the public as well. And we want to avoid that wherever we can. The mayor mentioned how many officers die from crashes each year. We all know, you hear all the time about the dangers that we face from criminals, but this is a danger sometimes we pose to ourselves. And so we're trying to do that to prevent the officers from getting in accidents, and again, protects the civilians as well. And this training is an officer for the officers to get a chance to actually come out and do some live skillful driving. They learn different techniques in terms of braking, clearing intersections, the distance that your car travels when you maybe look at your cell phone, and do everything we can to kind of avoid those preventable accidents that we see that happen from time to time. As the mayor mentioned, the officers are definitely doing a lot of different things in the car that a normal driver doesn't do. We're looking, always scanning the environment for criminals or every activity, as well as trying to avoid other drivers that when they're trying to go to a call. You know, we have a lot of situations where officers activate their lights and citizens don't know what to do, and so we do want to have a citizen component in terms of being able to have them do their due diligence in terms of avoiding officers when they're going to calls as well. You know, last year the mayor and I were deeply impacted by when we unveiled a plaque for Ashley Browder, a young girl that was killed by an off-duty officer a few years ago, and we had to do it again when we did a memorial service for a young 6-year-old boy that was killed. Both of these accidents involved APD officers. You know, we were very fortunate that the family stepped up and used these tragedies as a positive step to help us improve the department. And we want to help them. And I promise both families that the legacies of their children are going to live on. And so this course is part of that. We want to do everything we can to prevent that from happening to another family. We don't want their legacies to just be on a plaque on the wall or a memorial stone at the site of the accident, but we want that to be forever burned in our officers' minds, so that we'll never forget what happened in those incidents, and we'll try not to let that happen again. So Charlie, thanks again for your help and your support in this. You've done a great job to make this a safer community.
Thank you very much. Well,
Go ahead, Charlie. Anything
Mr.
else you
Mayor
want to
and
add?
Chief Geier and Commander Berg, which is out on the course at the moment, we've worked extremely hard together, putting together these problems and working out a solution to hands-on take care of them. So this didn't happen overnight. It's been a lot of hard work for everybody. It's taken a team effort to make this all happen. We've been working on it for near 2 years, and I do want to thank you all for caring about the public and putting the effort into making a difference. Because I honestly feel you're the leaders in the world on law enforcement and chasing this 50% of law enforcement officers losing their lives and the public that may be related to that, which you mentioned earlier. So thank you too, and that's about all I got.
Well, thank you so much. And let me just also plug for the public who doesn't know about this track. It's awesome. And they have, the map is behind us right here of the course. It's much more than what you see. And they have awesome events for kids and families year round. It's one of the assets in our city. And October 26th is Lantern Festival out here, which is really a special thing that I hope to make it to this year. So thanks. You for all your work on this.